You finish the workday, you close the laptop, you tell yourself you're done. But then you check Slack, then you check email. Then you spend the next 2 hours thinking about tomorrow's meeting while pretending to watch TV. Sound familiar? Now, here's what's strange. Finland consistently ranks among the top 3 most productive countries in the world. Their workers take more breaks, work fewer hours, and log off when the day ends. No guilt, no laptop in bed, no Sunday anxiety spiral. And yet, they outperform almost everyone. So the question is, what do they know that we don't? Is it culture? Geography? Luck? Or have we been thinking about productivity completely backwards? Welcome back to
Dick Motivation,
where we take big ideas and make them practical. Today, we're breaking down 7 Finnish work habits that protect your energy, prevent burnouts, and actually make you more productive, not less. And the best part? You don't need to move to Helsinki. You can start applying these by tomorrow morning. Let's go. Step 1. Protect silence like it's a resource. In Finland, silence isn't awkward, it's respected. Finnish culture has a concept called the comfortable silence, where you're not expected to fill every pause in a conversation, a meeting, or a workday with noise. Compare that to most modern offices, where background noise, constant pings, and open-plan chatter are considered normal. Research from the University of California found that after a single interruption, it takes an average of 23 minutes to return to deep focus. 23 minutes for one interruption. Finnish workers protect quiet time structurally. Meetings have strict agendas, interruptions are rare, and solo work time is genuinely treated as untouchable. Your move tonight: identify your 2 most important tasks for tomorrow. Block a 90-minute window with notifications off. No music with lyrics, no background TV. Just silence and the task. That one change will do more for your output than any productivity app. Step 2. Take breaks before you need them. Here's where most of us get it wrong. We treat breaks as a reward for finishing work. Finnish workers treat them as part of the work itself. Finland's education system, ranked among the best in the world by the OECD, builds in a 15-minute outdoor break every 45 minutes for students. Not because the kids are tired, because rest before fatigue sets in leads to dramatically better sustained performance. Researcher Peretz Lavi at Technion University showed that human alertness naturally peaks and dips in 90-minute cycles. Working against those cycles doesn't make you tougher, it makes you slower, more error-prone, and quicker to burn out. Work with your biology, not against it. Try the 90-15 rule. 90 minutes of focused work, then a 15-minute genuine break away from the screen. No music with lyrics, no background TV. Just walking, stretching, or just sitting outside. Your brain will return sharper every single time. Step 3. Plan your stop time before you plan your start. Finnish professionals are famous for something that baffles many people in high-hustle cultures. They leave work when they say they will, not because they don't care, because they've planned it that way. Psychologist Bluma Zeikernik discovered that uncompleted tasks stay mentally open and drain mental energy even when you're not actively working on them. This is called the Zeikernik effect. It's why you lie in bed thinking about unfinished work even when your body is exhausted. The Finnish solution is simple. Before you start your day, write down 3 things you want to complete and decide the exact time you will stop working. When that time comes, do a 2-minute shutdown ritual. Write your top 3 for tomorrow. Close everything. You've told your brain the loop is closed. This one habit alone has been shown in studies published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology to significantly reduce evening rumination and improve sleep quality, not because you've finished everything, but because your brain trusts there's a system. We're halfway through, and honestly, the next 2 habits are the ones most people skip because they sound too simple. Don't make that mistake. Step 4. Eat lunch like it matters. In Finland, lunch is not a 5-minute desk event, it's a genuine break, usually 30 to 60 minutes, eaten away from the workstation, often with colleagues. There's even a Finnish word, lounastauko, which translates loosely to the lunch pause, treated as a daily ritual. Why does this matter? Because your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, focus, and self-control, depletes through sustained use. It needs glucose, rest, and a genuine context switch to recharge. A 2022 study from the Journal of Occupational Health Psychology found that workers who took a true lunch break showed 33% higher afternoon energy levels compared to workers who ate at their desks. Your action: tomorrow, eat away from your screen. Even 20 minutes of genuine mental rest at midday will change the quality of your afternoon. It's not laziness, it's maintenance. Step 5. Go outside, even briefly, every single day. Finland has a national concept called every man's right, the legal right for every person to access nature freely, and Finns use it regularly, not as a weekend hobby, but as a daily default. Science backs this up powerfully. A Stanford University study found that a 90-minute walk in a natural setting reduced activity in the part of the brain associated with negative rumination by a measurable margin compared to a walk in an urban environment. And you don't need a forest, a park, a quiet street, or even 10 minutes of natural light during the day lowers cortisol, resets your mood, and sharpens your focus when you return to the desk. Make nature your reset button, even on your busiest days. Step 6. Say no as a productivity strategy. Finnish culture places enormous value in directness. No is not rude, it is honest, and honesty is respected. In most work cultures, saying yes to every request feels safe, but every unnecessary meeting, every side project you take on out of obligation, every favor that drains your time is a withdrawal from a finite energy account. Management researcher Alex Sujong Kim Pang, author of Rest, found that the world's most sustainably productive people treat their attention like a budget. They guard it, they choose carefully, they say no without lengthy apology. Try this. Next time you're about to say yes to something, pause and ask, does this genuinely serve my most important goal this week? If the answer is unclear, that's usually a no. One clear no per day protects more energy than any morning routine. Step 7. Create a hard boundary between work and recovery. In Finland, there's a word, talkoot. It means communal effort, everyone working together towards a shared goal. But built into that culture is the equally strong understanding that effort must be followed by genuine rest. They're not opposites, they're partners. Finnish workers report among the lowest levels of work-related stress in Europe, according to the European Working Conditions Survey, not because their jobs are easy, but because they've built structural separation between work and life. Your habit: create one physical signal that marks the end of your workday. It could be changing clothes, a short walk around the block, or making a cup of tea in a specific mug you only use after work. The ritual isn't the point, the transition is. Your nervous system needs a clear signal that it is safe to shift gears. This is how you prevent the slow burn of chronic stress before it becomes full burnout. So here's what you can take from Finnish work culture, starting tomorrow. Protect silence during your most important work. Take breaks before you feel tired. Decide when you'll stop working before you start. Eat lunch away from your screen. Go outside even for 10 minutes. Say no once a day deliberately. Create a clear ritual that marks the end of your workday. None of these require a new app, a new job, or a new personality. They require small, consistent decisions made in favor of your own energy. Because here's the truth, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about protecting the capacity to do what matters, day after day, without running yourself into the ground. The Finns figured that out a long time ago. Now, it's your turn. Which one of these habits are you going to try first? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if this gave you something useful, share it with someone who's running on empty. They might need it more than you know. See you in the next one.